Jeremy, tell me why are these southern countries, why do they need the FASS system?
First and foremost, Brad, water. Oh my goodness. Humidity, groundwater contamination. It is, when you work with customers in the Amazon basin, you think fuel's bad in the United States. You go to Central and South America, it's horrible. But we're able to give them a great service life on their trucks through the installation of a FASS. Now they have to have quality filters, of course. They need to make sure that they are changing those filters regularly. But we give them hope because at the end of the day, they're lucky to get 30 or 40,000 kilometers out of a set of injectors sometimes because of the severe contamination that they experience.
Jeremy has been working in a lot of these southern countries with our contacts, and we've earned their trust now, and they're actually seeing, and that's the reason that they brought us in, was for water separation, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, to make their injectors last longer, which we're achieving.
Well, actually, I wanted to add, just to interject just a little bit, they've also started to, because you know the United States, we have over the years upped our requirements for after treatment and brought the standards down as far as emissions controls. Okay. They're starting to do that in those other countries as well. The problem is they don't have the EGR or DPFs, but they're mandating the opacity results.
That's where I was going next.
Without the equipment. We're actually helping them to meet those opacity requirements through the application of a FASS fuel system.
And you know what? When they called us down to help them out with their injector problem, they were not contacting us for opacity. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct. It's
okay,
primarily water and dirt.
But they noticed, without putting a gauge on, they noticed the opacity coming down, the soot.
That's correct. The operators noticed burning less fuel per day.
Okay.
And they also saw a little bit less opacity or smoke out of the tailpipes.
Did we tell them to look for this?
Not ahead of the time.
Okay.
It was a byproduct. They were pleasantly surprised.
Yes, and that's what you get with FASS. You'll get what we tell you, and usually more. And with that being said, and they can see a reduction in the soot coming out, what do you think is happening to your EGR and your DPF? This is what the numbers, we keep getting these stories over and over and over like this. This is what we're repeating. And we go and we test for it, and this is what we're trying to convey to you. When you put it on our system on a diesel engine, you might be putting it on for injector life, but you're benefiting because you live in cold weather. You know what? If you have a diesel truck, you use it 15,000 miles a year, you live in Florida, you stay in Florida, and you get good fuel, now, you know what? You might buy it just for water condensation, and you sell it in 3 years and you're in warranty, you probably don't need a FASS. But if you get out and you work the truck, you get in a bad dose of fuel, there's all kinds of reasons that you need one. There's a few reasons you don't need one, and the return on investment would be too long and you get rid of your truck before then. But you know what? If you go to sell your truck, you might be able to get a little bit more for it. You can say, you know what, there's a FASS on it from the beginning. So we're not trying to sell a FASS to everybody. We're trying to get it to the person that needs it.